As you said, the video you are about to see that the victim's mother gave to me is disturbing.
He released like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shots.
The in-home surveillance video shows the murder as it played out. The video, which we decided to play on mute because the sounds are way too graphic, shows a man run up the stairs of this home on Emerson Trail early Friday morning. He first shoots through the door and then kicks his way in. Once inside, he opened fire. The video shows him run back down the stairs.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. And if you clicked on today's video, then you already know what we're discussing. So let's unpack this, y'all, and let's get to the details because this story is wild. So I'm bringing you guys a story out of Covington, Georgia, which is Newton County. So Newton County's local Walmart, there was an incident that occurred over in the morning at like 1:30 after closing. So apparently there was a male, his name was Dwayne Uda. He actually went out to his vehicle, retrieved his firearm, and returned back into the store. When he returned back into the store, he approached a young man that was 21 years old, and he unalived him, on the spot. He then proceeded to go to another aisle, and he approached another male that I think was 29 years old, and he attempted to unalive him, but he's actually in critical condition. Then he left the store, went down 2 miles away from the Walmart, and he entered into a home of Akilah Clark, a young lady, 19 years old, and he shot her, unalived her. Then proceeded to leave the home and travel to South Carolina, where he was actually apprehended after shooting himself, attempted to unalive himself. I know that was a lot to unpack, y'all, so I'm going to give y'all a little minute to kind of unpack that because I needed a little minute when I heard it. So let's listen to the clip and then we can come back and we can digest, we can dissect this.
90 minutes, the Newton County Sheriff's Office updated us on a shooting spree that left 2 people dead, 1 person hurt. It started at this Walmart on Salem Road in Covington.
We took you to the scene live as deputies gathered evidence during Channel 2 Action News this morning. News since then, deputies identified those involved. Channel 2's Audrey Washington is live in Newton County with video of one of the shootings that some may find disturbing. Audrey.
Right, deputies still don't know the motive in this case. What they do know is that the suspect shot 2 of his co-workers here inside this Walmart, then drove to another co-worker's home about a mile away from here and shot her. As you said, the video you are about to see that the victim's mother gave to me is disturbing.
He released like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shots.
The in-home surveillance video shows the murder as it played out. The video, which we decided to play on mute because the sounds are way too graphic, shows a man run up the stairs of this home on Emerson Trail early Friday morning. He first shoots through the door and then kicks his way in. Once inside, he opened fire. The video shows him run back down the stairs and out the door. Bullets hit 19-year-old Akilah Clark. She died at the scene.
She fell on impact, and at that very end, I knew that my daughter was gone.
Newton County Sheriff's deputies tell me the shooting rampage began at this Walmart on Salem Road. They say an employee identified as 24-year-old Dwayne Uda got into some sort of argument with 2 other employees. Deputies say Uda then walked out to his car, got a gun, and returned to the store.
Located a Mr. Khalif Barksdale and shot that gentleman. He located Ryan Bradley and shot that gentleman.
Khalif Barksdale died. Ryan Bradley critically wounded. Deputies say they eventually found Uda right across the state line in South Carolina. Once surrounded by law enforcement, they say Uda shot himself.
Mr. Uda is currently in a hospital in Augusta in critical condition.
As for a motive, investigators still don't have those details. But Samantha Clark says though her daughter was not in a relationship with Uda, she did complain of issues at the Walmart.
If he survives this, it's a self-inflicted wound. What do you want him to know?
I don't have anything to say to him.
Oh, y'all. So like I said, this story is all over the place. I really want to understand the motive behind it. It shouldn't even matter what the motive is. Let me say, it's just time out for people to not be able to control their emotions any longer. Like, I think with the males, I was kind of more so on okay, they must was bullying him at work. Or maybe he got fed up with something they was doing. Or maybe, I was, trying to digest everything. When I found out there was a female involved, I immediately went to a relationship. That's just me. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I thought. I was like, is there a love triangle going on here? What occurred to make this happen? Either way, whatever emotions he felt towards her or felt towards the gentleman, it could have been resolved, or some type of conflict resolution should have been developed here. Like, you couldn't go tell your manager, and I'm honestly not sure if he did or not. He probably have already taken all the necessary precautions or protocol that he needed to make sure that whatever was going on at work wasn't occurring again. But I just don't think it should have took it to the place of taking people's lives, because we've lost 3 so far. The young lady, and the young male that passed away, and there's a gentleman that's in critical condition now. Thankfully, I think he's stable now. I think they did mention in the video clip that he's now stable. And now you're going to prison, if you survive your womb. So it's really, really crazy. And even for him to go down and actually try to harm himself and take himself out after you've done this to somebody else and leave a grieving family, it's just so selfish. But this whole situation is just a lot. Like I said, it was a lot to unpack when I heard it. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section. And if you guys have further details about it, let me know where I can find the details. I have been looking up a few things, trying to look up their names and trying to get a little bit of more background. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Send praying hands to the families that we've lost. We want to just send them positive vibes over to them. I'll see you guys on my next video. And as I say now, and I always will say, be blessed, eliminate stress, but stay genuine, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.